Hi guys, if you're on YouTube, you're hearing me now. If you're on Facebook, you're hearing the YouTube link. I decided to do this one more pre-recorded than live. I will do a couple of them live on YouTube here. So I'll let everybody on Facebook know. I went to Tuesday morning the other day and I'm gathering up stuff between that and stuff that I'm ordering for a July, well, yeah. I'll have to bring that up later, but today was the last day of All About Kids giveaway for a $25 gift card for the Disney store. But when I went to Tuesday morning the other day, I always check the clearance. Normally I don't buy planner stuff, but they had some things and they always have their clearance. But I found the We Are Memory Keeper Game Day, and I thought this would be kind of something fun to use for manly cards. And it was normally, well, it's normally $8, that I know. It was $3 their price, then I had 60% off of that. That's the only reason why I bought it, but because I have enough manly stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'll probably stick some back for some layouts, but I haven't even opened it per se. So I thought we would look at them together because I think there's just a bunch of the same thing. So I thought, you know, if there were duplicates of everything like this one, which I don't know, but we're going to find out. I'll go through them. I'll make the assumptions when I'm going through them with you. And I'll make something with you guys. See, they got the #1 fan with the game on the back. So let's do it this way to where I can see, I guess. I don't know how many there is of each one. This way I know it's on the back. I don't know. So let's find out. I think there's 4 of each. That's MVP. That'd be good to make a frame out of or put a picture in. And then the final score. I don't know. Offense would be fun for a birthday card. Player stats. Again, I don't journal. And I like the way that they journal now with scrapbooking, because it makes sense if you do something like, even if it's once a week. Hooray, it's game day. See, now that'd be good for a card. And then team, and you can just leave it like that. There's a soccer one with banners, but you can cut those banners out. But I thought it'd be kind of fun. I have some of these somewhere. And these I don't know if I would really use unless you say how much you love somebody. Which would be kind of cool. So I don't know. That's also a really good one for a card. So think about the cards you can make with it, not just that. So I'm going to stick them out here. And I'm going to put back a potential in each stack. 15th eat hot dogs. That's a layout thing. I'll probably use the framing on that though. So stick that one that way. That one I really don't like. Let's see. Maybe keep 2 of these out because I really don't want to use the soccer ones. Really don't have a reason for soccer right now. And then they got the baseball here. Unless I use them for that. Huh? Don't know. Let's put them that way. Looking at my potential. And that would be good for a picture or a stamped image. So I'm going to leave that one out. And I think everyday game day, something like that. Where's the player stats? Where did I see that one that I thought would be good? Only it's the wrong color. Hooray, it's game day. I'm thinking these 3 I think would be good together. So we'll look at those colorings. Stick that one aside. I like Eat, Sleep, Play. That one. Use the back of this one maybe. So we'll stick that over. I like the #1 fan. What can we pair with that one? Maybe just the stripes. And then, what's that one? See if I have something. Maybe baseball with that. I don't know if it's the same coloring. It is, so we'll stick that over. So I'm going to take the rest of these and put up. We'll get back to them eventually one day. Or before Father's Day. Unless you hear me say it's for Father's Day or something for me, they're usually just stuck up in my pile of stuff. Only because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I try to sell my stuff. And these are kind of cool. Put that way. Oh, this is kind of nice. This is basketball grade type material. I don't know, I don't like chevron. I really don't. I have a friend that loves chevron. I'm just not a chevron person. Just don't know until I open it up here. Again, a lot of you probably already know a lot of these, and these are just, these envelopes, just envelopes, which I might use that. So I don't know what these are either. I mean, I know it's on the back of them. That'd be cool. That could be kind of neat for a card. Let's put those apart. Game day. The player of the game. I'll take that one out because I could probably use that one too. Put that with that. I like the stripes. I love the basketball court. I like this one a lot. Definitely think that'll make a great card. Definitely make that a card. All right. So put these over. Again, working with me here, guys. That. Put this together. Put that. This works. Let's see what else we can put together. Maybe those together. Just pairing them off for now. Unless I use this one. Use it this way. With that one. I still really like that football one, but I think we already pulled one out for that. This is a green one, right? Don't know if there's something for #1 fan, really. I don't like that. So we'll see if we make these into some cards real quick. We'll just clean this up. I'm sure I have an image floating around here that we can use. But I already have stamped off. I may have to pull it out, but I have a huge stack. But I have my my marker box, my travel marker box, which would be easy to pull things out of that. I just got to clean this up. Because you never know. And I have some pre-cut cards. Let's see if any of this will match it. Let me put this back in the box, of course, so it doesn't fly everywhere, because knowing me, it will. I will have her put this in my, like, tag box later. But for now, we'll put it up. Again, 60 percent off. That's $1.80 from $3. It was $1.20, $1.40, $1.40. So I have that. Let's see what kind of pre-made cards that I have. Some of them are going to fit perfectly color-wise. Some of them probably won't. Might just be the envelopes on those. All right, so let's see what we have, like the burgundy, the green one. I think this works well enough. Bold enough, so let's go with that one. Pull out an envelope. Hopefully I won't put too terribly much. So this is going to be Project 6. I had this one. Have these all separated here. We have something that will go with this. Yep, that one. I don't know what I was going to do with that one. This one, I'm not quite sure. Maybe just the black. And these are David Tutura. And these are already round cornered, so if I can find my round punch. Maybe just stick this one up. Put that one up for later. I don't like the hot dog on the back. That's just strange. I'll stick those over for now. So that we got 3 cards right there on that. And I really like the basketball, and I'm not quite sure about either of these, so these might be a different lesson. So I'm going to stick those over for now. We're going to stick with these, because I know I'm trying to use up a lot of these boxes because I've had them for so long that they're going everywhere, but the right way. So let's get to these quickies. Fingers crossed they're quickies. Making them as simple as I can, because if you guys aren't don't have a lot of the stuff that's concept behind this. And we have the eat, sleep, play, sports. I know that's probably why I had one of those out. So knowing that I have that, this does not, I guess it totally does. But I have some paper here, and I'm hoping I have some of the orangey burnt. And 8.5 by 11. I think I went looking for that the other day and did not find it. I had to pull a 12. This right here might be it. I have a few sheets of it. Sure is. So we're gonna pull that one. Let me put the box. I thought I put the boxes of envelopes up. Up. This one box is completely apart while I'm talking to you. I have to put that tape together. I have to clean my floor up again every time I clean my floor. So we know that we're going to use it that way. And I know for sure that I'm going to use this way. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm going to kind of measure here off the side on the right side here so that you won't see it, but it's on my self-healing mat. It's 3 by 4, so I'm gonna go a 1/2 inch, and it's too long for the other one, so 3 by 4. We're gonna go 4 by 3.5. Let's see if this works with the mat that's already there. Okay, so I need to cut it a little slimmer. Maybe by 3 1/4. And if I have to trim this up, I will. So I may cut it down a little bit short. Let's go 1/4 inch shorter. And I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at. So 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So it should fit all the way around. And I'm just going to stick it on the card. We're going to trim the card itself, because it really doesn't matter. It'll fit in the envelope, so I'm going to go ahead and just tape it. because I can always trim that off at the bottom. Quick cards for those who don't make cards, can buy pre-made stuff. So I'm going to trim off the edge off of this. Works, right? Now we go back, and we can always detail them in a minute. And we can put a little character in there. I want to go with a cream. Do I have a cream over here? Too yellow, sorry guys. I need something softer. And if I'm wrong, I'll go with black if I have to. Only because it's easier. I got a 10, so 3¼ by 4¼ This is 12 by 12. So I'm gonna do 4¼ this way, and 3¼ And again, these are just some quick cards that you make for a man. And we're gonna get into some little characters here shortly. They go like on this one's perfect. Because I may use one of these for a template. For a special phrase. I think this would be cute with a character. These little sugar ants drive me crazy. I want to get the house done, but I got the yard, and every time I go to get another truckload of dirt, because the front yard looks good. I have one minor thing to do the front yard. And that's trimming up some patio pavers. Looks great though. I'll have to do an update on that for everybody. So this one's temporarily done. Put that envelope to that one. This one might just have everything you need. That one we have the little banners. This one just needs white. I have a piece of white here. 4¼ once again by 3¼ and again I'll be trimming it down. I'll trim the edge off of that. It's been sitting here so long. The edge is furl. I said furl. I know I'm saying it right, it just sounds wrong. Just simple cardstock. These could be great little invitations to, say, a game tailgate party or something. So it doesn't have to be journaling, but if you guys can find the clearance. Because I do know people that only do pre-made. Which there's nothing wrong with it. It's still a talent. You still have to put it together. And then I'm going to trim the edge off. There's a little more. See? There we go. And then we're going to do another 4¼ by 3¼ And I measured it, and I'm still saying it, and I'm doing it again. I just double check. I'll use that one in a different way. I said I wouldn't know. And I think this one would be cute with a character too. You guys don't have to use tape if you have your time. I mean, I'm doing it on video to make it faster. This could be easier to use with a glue pen. I got backups. I'm not needing to do multiples of them. Yep, see? That's why. Luckily, it's already taped on that side. If I do it this way, keep the edges up. I'm just screwing this totally up, ain't I? Not my day for some things. So we have that one prepped. Put that envelope over. I think I needed enough. Nope, I pulled enough envelopes out. And this one will need white. And then cut them down to 4 1/4. That way I have them both. And I'll get to this one here, maybe. And I'll tape, I'm probably gonna have to replace this one. Now, if you have the corner punch, which I do, and I just did not get. The idea, like I said, of these videos is to show you just ideas. Yep. And that was it for that. Let me get it off my finger. All right. There's enough on it to hold. For me to go any further, I'm gonna have to change it. I do have a video, guys, on how to change your ATG 1/4 of an inch gun. Let's see if I can get to the tape here. Gotta stretch behind you. I go pretty fast when I do them. Only because I've done them so much, but sometimes I'll have a brain fart, weirdly enough, even though I've done them hundreds of times. Yeah, my floor gets slick. That's when I start cleaning my floor. My son always says, you need to vacuum your floor. I'm like, no. If a craft room ain't dirty, or a hobby room, then it ain't being used. It's just there to be pretty and say that you do. And I may not work in here all the time, but I always have something that I'm working on, whether it's yard work or flower pots or wrapping or floral work or special baking. I have to clean it. It's got all gunk up. Though it's good to have it gunk. It holds better. Again, I have a video on it that explains everything. It's all gunky. Get back to what I was doing. Let me trim up the end of the card. Good to go. Of course, this is the easier part. And a lot of people say that you can't print off images. You can, especially with a laser jet, but I will tell you, let them sit for 5 days, even if you stamp, because I have seen easily that it would bleed on both ways. So I don't totally believe that that is what they say. I mean, that's what people say, but I've done this long enough to know. So now we got 3 quick cards. And I'm just going to stick these over. Get to them another time. Now this one, these 3 need images. So we have these 3 cards, and these are from Planner Things. So there's no way you're going to use them all for games. They're great for swapping with other people. So let me get my, I don't think I'm looking at my swapped images from the image swap. I don't think I had a lot of guys. I think I've used them all. I'm checking. Otherwise I go to my box. The ones that I stuck aside to do. Not teddy bears. There are some you can use. I don't think I can use that one because I think it's too big. Yeah, all the ones I believe I have left are not ones that I can use for this, but if you guys saw the stack that I have, and that's the reason why I never get to all of my stamps. But I have my marker box that has a bum load because I had it print as well for me when I had jury duty, and I was jury duty was different than the last jury duty, so I was unexpected on some of this stuff. And I had white cards back there. So let me flip through what I have here. I have a couple of them here, but I don't know if those are appropriate. I do have sports ones. Don't know if I have them out in here in this stack. Oh, extra white paper. I had it in here with a pencil to draw. I usually keep a stack. Let me pull these. These are some of them from other image swaps. And I know these were. So I think this is from the last one. Easier if I flip through them. Either that or these are the ones I stuck aside. No, last image swap. That doggy might be cute for Ginty. But I do have the Lala section of boys, so. These are definitely from the last image swap. At least some of them were. I know you can't really see. So one thing that I try to do is stick some ones that aren't girly, because not everybody has images for a boy. That one I may or may not. Let's stick that over. I have some in here. Some of them may actually be done because I make a lot of them. I don't know what that one is. I'll get it later. I'm just as guilty about doing more girl stuff. I think it's because most of the time we don't do boy stuff as much. I like the little dog. Maybe I'll do just dogs because that'd be cute. Like a little fox. That'd be easier. That way they're all somewhat consistent. Let's do that. Because that's more Prince Charming on that one. I did not know I had a bunch of white. I went and bought a bunch. I better stick this over. And these are just got my watercolor pencils. Basic glitter glue and Spectrum markers. You get them on a deal. I slowly build them up myself. I think I don't have all the newer 36 packs. I got one of them. So we're just gonna do these. These are pretty simple color too. We'll go with the doggies and a little raccoonish one. And this one, of course, is a Dotson. So let's go with a Dotson color. Keep it simple. Looking for that like sienna. Oh, I have a sienna. No, but this is dark brown. So let's pre-test. And that works for me. Let the Dotson be a little bit different color. Usually they're like slightly red coat. Don't go into too much. These are simple cards. I use my thicker end. And even if you go outside the lines on this one, doesn't matter because I'm gonna do the nose afterwards. I just want to do some quickie cards, and I think this video is gonna be long enough. Again, these are for those who, and I have a lot of projects that I'm working on. Some, like I said, some will be live, and that's so that, it's not all cards and such. Could be layouts like for Father's Day and birthdays that you can do. And I do go a little bit outside the line, and I don't really care. We'll get back to that with some black. This little guy, I almost want to do him slightly gray. This is Prismacolor Dark Brown PM88, so I'm going to put that one back. And let's go with a gray. Yeah, that way his nose still sticks out. Just got to watch the tongue because the tongue's got to go red. So, again, I don't care. Normally I do, but when you're going all over and I'm not worried about the nose, just worried about the mouth. Simple. And if it's one of those ones that, again, I don't normally do this, but I'm also not looking to shade it. Raccoonish-ish. I've got two different shades of gray. We'll go, what is that? I'll come back in and put a little bit of coloring in the ears. It bleeds over on that section, not so worried about it. very quick. I could do 3 shades if I wanted to, or 5 shades. I'm just not going to worry about it. Simple cards. Don't overthink things sometimes. Okay, so just in case, that is PM 114 Cool Gray 70%. So I'm going to go lighter to 50%. Make sure it's lighter. Let's go lighter than that. I think it needs to go lighter than that. 40, much better. As you can see, I'll blend this out here around the face here in a second. And just go in. See how it's kind of erasing it? Same way of just blending technique. Again, normally I just don't bleed outside the line, but I'm going to fussy cut and we're leaving them simple. I'm going to put a little pink. Now that is PM 111 Cool 40. I want a slight pink. Maybe, is this the Deco? No, blush pink, PM 10. I'm gonna put just a little in the feet and in the ears. Only on him. Go back in, slightly go back over it just to give a little color. This one's slightly already blended in. All right, so that's what I have for that one. And then we'll put these back real quick. And I'm gonna pull the black, which is PM 98. Is that the one that's out? That's the one that's out. I keep the markers. This is very simple. His eyes are already black, but his nose isn't. Put his nose a little black too. I hate the open nostril when people do them. It drives me crazy. Go to his little nose. Don't need the black no more, but I do want red for the mouth. This is PM4 or PP4. Chrisman red. It's actually my go-to red. And I am going to stop the video long enough to cut them out because I've already spent enough time on this and I don't want to waste your time. So I'm gonna, guys, I went ahead and cut them. See where I said the edging didn't matter, going outside the line for this. And I was thinking that they could be mascots. So I was thinking which ones could go with which. And I think any of them could. But looking on the inside, could do it that one, but keeping them really cute and simple. Like he's barking and talking. See? Cute, right? But I don't want to put him totally down yet because I want to use that to my advantage. And this one, he'd blend in too much. Push him over just a little bit, I guess. And him off to the side. I mean, I could put him on the front. Keep it more simple. Quick. I can find my pen real quick. I'm gonna use the wrong one. That's not that. That's an actual ink pen. Kind of like just sticking him over here. Like him over here. Put him inside. Cut his little foot off. If I leave his head back a little bit, I can insert this and phrase into it. Damn little sugar ants. I don't know if they're just on me or if I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. They're actually called ghost ants here. And it doesn't matter. It's not a sugar thing. Trust me. It's just they're annoying. I don't know if I put him down far enough. Yeah, I can always cut his feet off. It's not a big deal. So just an added little piece. I'm gonna do Dad's #1 fan. I'm going back to my pegs. And just see if I get a green. But since he is in here, it's not gonna hurt to use like a Blake rack. Blade rack. Oh, it's Dad's. I don't know if they're in the same thing or not. There's a D. Of course, there's an S. There's the D. Telling you, I got the heebie-jeebies. It's a wind in my hair, I'm telling you. Just keep it simple. I mean, it's... This might work. It might be dark enough. Tim Holtz mowed lawn. Just put it off to the edge. Keep it simple. Not gonna, that's gonna come. Sparkles. Too sparkly. More of a hunter green, I suppose. Make sure my jelly works. Dad's #1 fan, just in case. I'll leave that out for now. And that way you can write whatever you want and just leave that one simple. Again, the concept is just to go with something simple. Let me put the lid on it because I'm not going to need that. Moving on to the next one. Eat, sleep, play, sports. How about wanna come? No, that don't work. Eat, sleep, play, sports. How about hooray? Go off of that one. Go by that. Hooray. There's an O. There's an R. It's funny, I just put these all away. There's an H. Put these together. Need another O and a Y. I didn't separate them in the correct order. I just put them together. Did I say I had a Y? That's a J. That's the R. There's the Y. And then there's another O. Okay. I need an A too, huh? Right here. Luck is on my side for this one, huh? Definitely just need black. I can put an insert in it, but at the same time, let's keep simple. Simple, simple. Neutralized cards sometimes are the best. See? Simple. Let that dry for a second. It's about dry. I got a new heat gun coming because I was so worried about the other. Again, simple card. I'll probably use the black ink again, so let's stick this over. Hooray, it's game day. How about good luck? Well, we know we got the G or O. 2 O's. There's a D. There's a G. I wonder why I have 2 sets of them. So that I can do capital. I have the lowercase over here too. God, do I know how to spell good or not? Put a little pizzazz to it. Good luck. There's the C. I got L and C here. L and C. I need a K and U. Pound the U. And there's the K. Boy, I tell you. Greatest thing about these is I can stack them. See, good luck. Very simple. I can do it sideways, but we're not going to do that. Just leave it. Again, simple, simple, simple. For those who don't do cards on an everyday basis like some of us do, I feel intimidated. I'm going to stick these over. Now I need just a little bling, and I'm going to call them because I don't want to spend too much time. I'll do hooray. I'm squeezing a little at a time. Outline, then go in and rub, and then add what you need. I don't want to get glue all over my finger. It's not really worth it. Just stick over the white. These are the type of cards you can do mass production and just charge $1 for them. Maybe $1.50. I wouldn't try any more than that because they're not that fancy. Because I do fancy ones and I charge up to $8 a card. Depends on how custom. If you want me to integrate your person's face to look like it was meant to be in a image, realistic that is. This time I'm going to use my finger. I'm just going to leave that one. See, I don't want to do any more. I can put a little glossy accent on the nose, but I'm just not going to do that. It's not really worth it. I'm going to put that one over. Let's see what we can do on this one. Maybe just outline, which would technically be a foam hand. Like a ghostly apparition with the glow. I could put number 1 lightly. I'm gonna leave that because Tim Holtz inks will react. And I put a little bit on the inside. Let's go on the outside. All about focusing in or highlighting without going too much. That way, that's done. These little ants drive me crazy. I can see them. Either that or I'm just tired. This one we're just gonna do the whole thing. All the words. Or you can use like glossy or pigment or powder, emboss powder. If you're good enough, you can put like glue on it and then put the emboss, and then glossy would be quicker. Just emphasize those words. And again, all about Dad. Spending time, maybe take a game ticket in here. Go to the games. Gotta have a little pizzazz. The guys deserve bling too. Okay, so the 3 cards are officially done, and I just spent an hour basically talking and showing you things. So here is, this is Project Dad 6. And again, it does not mean it's Father's Day. It just gives you ideas of what to do for guys. dads. And I will probably, I'm going to put up 5 and 6 on video. 5 is just a show. And let these dry. And again, these are from the journal cards. So you can sit and make all those. And if you don't, you know, have all this stuff, pretty easy. You just use a ruler for, and a pair of scissors for the rest of it, or an X-Acto knife. So the 3 cards are going to dry. And imagine something that you can do, have one of the kids help you. If you got kids, or you and a friend just sitting one night and say, hey, I got 3 or 4 boxes of half of them left that I don't know what to do with. And that's after swapping. You just make some cards, stick them over, you never know what you can use them for. I'm going to snap a few pictures and add to them here right after the video. Pictures, guys, the glue is still wet.